ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we got a nice little surprise for you from Southern California. This man has one of the best smiles in MMA. Hopefully he uses it, stops looking at us all mean dog and shit like that. His name is Adam Holton. His Instagram is Holy Hands Holton. I like your Instagram, brother. I look at the phone because I don't want to fuck up your name, piss you off, get punched in the throat or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm a loving type of guy. I like to roll, I like to get down, but this is about you, my man. So tell us about you. Let me ask you something. This is your 7th fight of the year, correct?
Correct.
How did you get recruited by this awesome organization of UpNext Fighting? Because they're the bad boys in Southern California.
I mean, I believe it's just about, at the end of the day, you in the cage alone.
Yep.
It's about standing out, you know, and I know how to fight. It don't matter. These don't matter. So I got more to the question, but you know, be continuous, keep fighting.
Yep.
And hey, my phone rang.
That's a good thing, brother. How does it feel when you get that phone call and they say, you know what? We want you to fight for us. How does that feel?
I mean, it feels good for sure. It makes me feel like I'm a good fighter, like I'm wanted. And I mean, even if I was the last pick, it still makes me feel good because I got a challenge on my hands. You know, I got to prove myself still.
Big challenge.
So, yeah, holy hands.
I know it's like to swing, and I'm a swinger. I like to do a little like mix up my Lomachenko with a little Tank Davis, and so that's what I try to bring to the table.
So I know your first love is boxing, correct?
Correct.
All right. So what about, we know you got hands, obviously, right? Your opponent's got something. Have you studied your opponent yet? What does he got?
I have studied my opponent.
Okay, tell me what he's got.
Come
on.
You know, even if he is watching, man.
Yeah, of course he's watching.
Out to that guy for for coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, how would I word it?
What's his strengths? Like, what do you think? Grappling is his strength. Takedowns is his straight takedown defense. Kicks, elbows, Muay Thai, straight boxing. What does he do best in your eyes from what you studied?
Everything. I think he's good at everything.
Okay.
And what I have noticed is that a lot of people like to look strong, and but you can always tell when somebody's not strong because they get taken down just like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just a lot of like weight, you know, and stuff like that. But what I seen, he's doing a little bit of extra, so I took it to the next level.
Okay.
You know, I went extra because I don't wanna lose. I wanna fight. I'm already my 7th fight in this year, and
very impressive.
I'm on a mission, and you know, I wanna get better. He don't, you know, I don't know him, but when we get in there, he wants to hurt me, so I want to hurt him.
For sure. How many weeks out in advance did you get this call?
Shoot, that's a good question. I don't even know, man. When these calls come in, I just say yes, line them up. Nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I couldn't even.
For sure. No, that's a great thing. And so you think you've had 1 month, 2 months to prepare for this fight? When did you get the call? I mean, how many weeks did you get to prepare? I mean, you're always preparing. I can tell from your body, but
let's just say a month. I would say a month.
A month, okay. And so far, what has been your record this year?
I am 4-2 right now.
4-2. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what after every win you learn something, but after every loss, I think you learn a little more, right?
Oh, most definitely, man. Most definitely.
What do you think you've learned from your last loss? I hate saying when people lose, right? Because it sucks. But what did you learn from your last loss?
No, yeah, for sure. It sucks, for sure. But it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing to me. It's get better. It's go home better. So what I did, I went home and I got better. I went to sleep. You know, I still had a good time with my family and my friends, but I woke up the next day and I went for a run. It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. You know, here's the thing. Let me tell you, for you and all these young fighters that are amateur fighters, right? We have a lot of friends that are amateur fighters, and thank God a lot of them win, right? But every now and then they lose, right? And it's like, man, thank God you're still an amateur. You're learning. You know, you're still an amateur. But you're going to come back. After someone loses, you just come back better. And remember, this is just part of life. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And this is our whole life as men, you know? But as long as you come back stronger, better, stronger, that's the thing about life, right? So how do you feel coming into this fight?
I feel ready. I feel like Canelo getting ready for Charlo right now, man. I feel ready. I'm confident. I feel ready at 135. This is a 135 fight, and man, I have had the most comfortable, relaxing, energetic time. I feel like myself again, because back when I feel like from my past fights I've been rushing myself.
Okay.
Trying to catch up to people. But then I took a deep breath after my recent one, in 29 Palms. That, you know, just tweak these things and fix them and come back, because they make a big difference. And so I feel good. I feel ready. He not bringing anything special. Ain't nothing I ain't never seen before. So.
Yeah, you seem like you're in shape. You look like fresh. How's your weight cut been going so far?
I actually fight at my natural body weight, so I don't gotta.
Perfect. So you're coming in fresh then.
I'm coming in fresh.
Beautiful.
I do what I got to do, and I'm a healthy man. I got a lot of real ones behind me, so I feel great. I feel great for this.
So how does it feel to be coming into a fight when you do weigh-ins in the morning and then fighting in the afternoon? This is different for you, right? Because usually you do weigh-ins the day before, correct?
It's 50-50 with it.
Okay.
It don't bug me. It don't bug me at all. I mean, it's so crazy because for this MMA game, man, I showed up alone. I show up to these events alone. And a lot of these guys got to show up with like 5 people, man. There's a difference, and I'm ready to show that.
So you don't have a corner?
I was going to ask the same thing.
You don't have corner?
Man, I got my brother with me. He's a pro boxer. He's signed by Roy Jones Jr.
Okay.
Juan Barajas, and he rocks with me. It's just us going into these things. We running the game right now we showing up like some real gladiators. You know, we just want to fight, and so fight us.
So tell me, how often do you train, and what's the training schedule right now? Do you have also another job, or it's just you're fully invested in training only? What do you do?
Yeah, I do have a job. I'm a hardworking man. I've been a hardworking man since like the age of 14.
Nice.
You know, I had a dad that was on my back, man. So you know, I love that, man. Nothing but love. What was the rest of the question?
So you have a full-time job, correct? And then what's your training schedule like right now for other amateurs can understand the training schedule?
Oh man. Shoot. After 8 hours, it's another 8, man. You have to make time to really meditate and stretch. You gotta run. Calisthenics. You know, be in a boxing gym. Go wrestle. It adds up. It adds up. So you gotta sleep if you really wanna be on top of your game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you gotta do. But I don't know how, man. But I make time for my loved ones.
So Muhammad Ali said this thing years ago, right? And it was going on online again. I saw it again online, going on around. It was you got asked, what is your secret to training? How has it become? This was a question I was asked Muhammad Ali, probably in this, I don't know, 60s, 70s. What is your secret to become such a champion? To be so fantastic as a fighter, right? And what is your secret? And let me tell you, I don't know if you've seen it, but let me tell you what he said after you speak. Go ahead.
It's crazy because I'm actually ready for this question.
Okay.
I a lot when I go running. I actually go to a dark place.
Okay.
I actually feel like everything is on my line. Everything is on the line. And right. I know we may be talking amateurs, but I'm talking about my actual life. I actually feel like this is what I want. This is my dream. My dream come true. Do I want it to come true? It's when I do my sprints, it's like, man, like uh somebody's life that is I have to make it there at a certain time before that life is over. So I got to save that person's life before that life. Like my mind goes into a real dark place just to make my heart healthy, just to beat a certain time limit. And it's actually um a question that a lot of people asked that I never answered because I didn't want to sound like a crazy person.
You
But
sound normal to me. Sound normal to me. That's about right.
I think every man goes through that dark place.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, but they ain't dark.
What?
I seen it in their eyes. When I do these stare downs, I see it. They're not dark enough.
Right.
They see it, but they're not dark enough.
I agree.
And
I see it often in some fighters, and some guys are.
I see the shake, and I got and I could just I'm growing, I'm getting better alone, and I think me venturing when I had ventured off, I had moved to the beautiful city of Los Angeles, from the high desert.
Okay.
To become a better fighter, and so I put it in my head, in my mind, to come into the darkness, to come into the craziness, and get into the battle, and become a better fighter. And that's exactly what I have done, and that's what I'm doing.
You told me earlier that your pops raised your eyes. Is he still part of your life?
He is a part of my life.
Okay, excellent. Let me give you a little something, brother. According to statistics, right? Because some men don't have fathers. This is a true statistic. You know that majority of great fighters, champions, and contenders all have fathers? Some that don't have fathers don't make it to these top levels, brother. Did you know that? So you're in a great position to reach these points, these higher levels. How
I do. Shouts out to Fabian Haltom. That's my father's name.
Awesome, brother. Mad props to the
out.
man. Let me go back to the question, or I should say the statement about Muhammad Ali, right? When he was asked this question, what is your secret to training? This man said, I stay away from women, drinking, late nights, and drugs. It was, I stay away from those 4 things, and I became a champion. So one of the things is, you're training. A lot of you young fighters are training, doing the right things. But the other part is staying away from other problems. How have you done, or what have you done, or what do you think you need to change up to even stay more away from those problems? Because you're a young man that's focused, right? Do you have any of those problems? Obviously, you don't have a drug problem or drinking problem, but how about a woman problem, late night problem?
Nah, it's actually easy for me, man. The only I'm a very homebody. My mind is set on the future. I've experienced things at a young, and I know what I want, and I want a championship. I want to be a champion, and I want to continue to grow. These guys ain't nothing but stepping stones, and so, but they're not no fakes. I gotta be ready I gotta put on a show. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
It's even after I celebrate and I have a drink, I don't want to go. I can't go harder. I'm so excited about the next one, and people are like, "You need to relax." I said, "No, you need to."
No.
I'm about to set up the next fight. I'm like, "You need to back off, man.
You need to get out of my ear. I'm working. Just because I can go at this level doesn't mean you can't go at this level doesn't mean I can, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
I'm about to win another fight. You need to chill out.
I like that shit, bro. I like that shit. Okay, 7 fights in 9 months?
Yeah, that's wild.
That's beautiful.
Wild, yeah.
Beautiful.
That's a lot of training right there, yeah.
You're reminding me of something right now because on the podcast of Mike Tyson, this was about 2 years ago, maybe 3. Mike Tyson was interviewing Francis Ngannou. And they asked him, how many fights have you had this year? And Francis goes, I've had 2 fights or 3 fights in 2 years. Mike Tyson just sat back. He was like, yeah, I had 20 fights in 24 months. And Ngannou was like, what? 20 fights in 24 months? He's like, yeah, that's what we did. That's what we did.
Yeah.
Guess who's going at that same pace?
This being, I know what, I can't say every thought in his head, but man, I've been going with my heart since the beginning of the year.
Right.
And man, all I can say is, like I said, man, it's I fight so much because it's sparring. I programmed it in my head that this ain't nothing but sparring.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't nothing but sparring day. I'm not scared. It's a sparring day. It ain't got no headgear. It don't matter. It don't matter. Take away the shin guards. It don't matter. It's a sparring day. I'm gonna come out alive. he's gonna get hurt. I hit hard.
Right.
I connect, and then I noticed that every guy that I have fought, I have made his nose bleed, and they spit their mouth. This is probably the third guy that spit out his mouthpiece, and so I'm not taking away nothing from this man, but you know,
what do you think makes you such a sharpshooter to hit that nose? What makes you such a sharpshooter to keep tagging up that nose?
I feel like I just wait, timing, the speed. You just going back from my first fight, I learned a lot.
Okay.
You know, it was just, it wasn't the right time, and I applied so much pressure. I ended up alone. I didn't have the right cornerman. My brother wasn't actually supposed to be my cornerman.
Right.
Okay.
But he was actually supposed to be in the crowd. I actually asked him. The guy didn't show up. The man that was supposed to be in the corner didn't show up. And so, and I told my bro, and he said, I'll be your cornerman. I said, man, let's go. It obviously ended in the first round, but he said, you good? You all right? I said, man, let me shake this shit. Let's shake this off and come back. And that's exactly what I did. I think that's what everybody should do. Get back into it. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. It don't matter. Shake that shit off.
Right.
You know, we're here to fight.
Absolutely. Do you consider yourself more of a striker, a wrestler, or all-around type of fighter?
Oh, for sure, striker.
Striker? Yeah. How do you deal with the wrestling and the jiu-jitsu aspect of that? Because I know that you have your brother as a boxer. How do you guys, when you come in and you try to strategize against a good jiu-jitsu guy, like how do you guys get involved with that?
I'm actually very good at jiu-jitsu, man. Like I said, I don't get enough. Me being an independent fighter, I don't get enough time as I should. I'm always training. I'm training a lot.
Yeah.
You know, but I have a strong core. So another thing, when these guys, they could be wrestlers, and when they try to take me down, they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. And so all they could do is try to take me to the ground because they can't catch these hands. They'll get socked.
Uh-huh.
They're not ready. And
perfect. What rank are you in jiu-jitsu?
I'm only a blue belt.
Dangerous blue belt.
And I don't give them a chance. I don't want to get punched in the face. I don't want to lose getting rained on by punches. No, right. I want to win by raining them with punches. I want to sock them in the face. You know, I want to crack them in the mouth. You know, we could be friends. We could definitely we could link up at the gym. Yeah. But you signed this piece of paper saying you want to hurt me, so I'm gonna hurt you.
I like that.
I'm power, so you're gonna feel this. I'm gonna knock your mouth.
Yeah. So for the past one, sorry, brother.
No.
For the past 4 fights, how have you won those 4 fights? Knockout, TKO, what happened? Their corner threw in the towel?
Man, I defeated all these guys by staring them in the eyes. Straight up. I dogged them all, and they all looked down. They wasn't ready.
Oh.
They look strong. Yeah, they look big, but they don't have that. They're not sprinting like I am. They're not doing these pull-ups like I am. They're not training like I am. They're not hitting like their life is on the line. They think it's sweet. It's, you know, they're doing it for the crowd. Nah, man, I'm taking last minute fights. I'm here to be on. I'm on a mission. I'm on a journey.
I like that.
You know, I'm a monster, man, and God's with me. You know what I mean? And it's what He created, and I know He's with me. He's in my heart, and you know, I'm actually a nice guy, but. You know, you want to fight me? You're gonna fight me. We could fight for sure.
Here's one of the things, brother, and you know, going right in on top of you're a nice guy, right? Because I believe it, right? We talked a little bit, and one of the things that I like to do and ask is I tell people, us the martial artists, talk about you guys, martial artists also, he's a bad boy. Martial artists, I think, are like the purest hearted men, right? Because we train to protect. That's one of our main things. We train to protect. We like being in the ring and competitions and tournaments and all that stuff. But when you say you're a nice guy, you're such a nice guy because you know how to fight. You understand the power of force. Talk more about that, brother.
Hold on. Hold on. You gotta say that again.
No problem. No problem, bro.
Crazy.
So you talk about being a nice guy. I understand, and people might not understand why mixed martial arts is so nice. Because people think, oh, martial arts, you're a brute. You do karate, you're mean. You do, jiu-jitsu, you know how to do bad things to people. But it's not about that. For us, martial arts is about understanding the world, being nice. Like Joe Rogan quotes Jordan Peterson. Would you rather be a gardener in war or a warrior in the garden? I'd rather be a warrior living in the garden. I don't want to be a gardener being in war. Because, if you're a warrior living in the garden, if a war erupts, you're ready to go. We don't want to go, but we go, right? Now, this is just out here in the world, but talk about why martial artists like being so nice to people.
I think it's a very great what a lot of people are angry in this world, man, and I think it's a great stress reliever because you're relieving stress that you didn't know you had. You're relieving stress. You're relieving anger you didn't know you had.
Correct.
And then you wake up, you're like, damn, why am I so happy, man? I can tell you why, because you just try to choke the shit out of somebody. That's what.
Dude, talk about that some more, bro. How about, dude, it's so much fun choking each other, all right? How about getting punched in the face and enjoying it? Some people might not understand how much fun it is to get punched in the face, crack. Like he beats me up, I'd stand up, right? On the ground, we're pretty even. But I enjoy getting punched in the face for some reason.
Thank you for that. You're pretty even.
Oh, don't like
no,
that,
we're pretty
man.
even. But people don't understand how much fun it is to get punched in the face. It's like it brings back like
a smile comes out.
Yeah. I don't know if we're just like psychopaths or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. I think
but
so.
But we enjoy that shit.
Undiagnosed.
Man, I'll tell you some. I had some good times. Elite boxing gym in off of Victorville, man.
Say that again. Say that off of where?
Elite boxing gym in Victorville 7th. I used to run it with everybody, heavyweights, everywhere, anybody, and that's why I feel so good because I know what levels of punching there is.
Yeah,
I almost got knocked out. I had my, almost got knocked out by Alexander the Great.
Oh, okay.
Heavyweight boxer.
Okay.
And he's a great man. He's awesome. He taught me a lot. I'm losing track of the question.
As far as why do we enjoy getting punched in the face? And then why that makes us so nice?
Why do I enjoy it, man? Because I like to see what they're coming with, man. Because I know at first when you get hit, you get scared. You're like, oh man, like my brain. You don't know what to do, but the more you train, you're more into it. And then the more I used to get into it, it's like, I know I hit hard. Let me see how hard they cracked me. I'm like, oh man, that's baby. That's a baby. That's a baby ass crack. And then I hit them and they're like, oh, he hits hard.
Yeah.
And they don't want no more. They get scared. They, want it. But that's why I like to that's why I like it. Because once I feel I seen big guys hit me in the face. And it's like, it's a squeaky toy. And it's just like, oh, you're a baby. You don't know what it's like to get hurt. And so when and he starts bleeding, he's just like, his eyes are shaking.
Yeah. I got a monster in front of me.
That's right. The size don't mean anything, right?
He's not ready. I put big guys down before. And so when I come into the octagon, it's different. I fight different in the octagon. And boxing,
all right,
I'll put you down. And in MMA, I'm just getting started. So that's why I'm so eager to take these fights and catch up.
All right.
Perfect.
So how does it feel? Let me ask you a question, because this is one of my favorite questions to ask. I got two favorite questions that I like to ask. This is one of my favorite. You train, right? But some people don't, I know a lot of people, it's such a shame that people don't understand this feeling, right? Me and him, we know it. You obviously know it, right? When you get into the ring and you're looking at your opponent, right? And you're looking like, oh, this is fucking lunch for me. I'm going to eat this motherfucker up. And you get that first touch. Boom. First touch of combat. Whether it's a takedown, a punch, a kick. How good does that feel? Explain to the public, how good does that first point of contact feel?
I actually don't have no emotion.
Okay.
stare him down, I like to do it with no emotion. I'm not mad.
Mhm.
I'm not sad. I'm not nothing. I put that all aside. And when he hits me, I like to absorb it. I want to absorb it because that's what I know what he's coming with.
Okay.
Because it could be a half-ass punch, and that tells me he's scared.
Oh.
He don't have a straight punch. He don't have a nice ass hook. He don't have nothing. One of the guys I fought, I don't care about their bio. He said he was a great wrestler, and then he tried to wrestle me, and he couldn't even take me down. And I rode him over and I beat the shit out of him. And I said, man, we're respectfully, it's just, I don't know, man. I'm ready to fight.
You're just ready to get going. So after you win, what will you be doing after the fight?
See my family. There's nothing I want to do more. Hang out with my girlfriend, eat some food, barbecue, man, and just chill and talk about the excitement that was, I want to hear what they seen in the crowd, because at the same time, it's just like, I want to know how exciting does it look?
Yeah.
And, what could I do to get better? And not just through my coach's eyes or my cornerman's eyes. I want to know what they see. So I want to do my best to adjust.
So after you get your hand raised, right? And you're looking around at the crowd, how does that feel? Talk about that feeling.
Man, I'm watching these after videos of me winning, man, and it's unreal. It's unreal. It just I don't know what expression to make. I make the stupid ass expressions, man.
Give me the expression right now, bro.
Yeah, show me.
Fucking like.
It's like waiting for the bus, the taxi. Hey, taxi.
Let me tell you.
Like, oh, like, hey, like, yo, because again, I show up to these things alone.
Okay.
I'm not expecting all these cheers. I'm not expecting all these things. I'm expecting boos. I'm expecting, the other person. Sometimes I forget. I just want to fight. So I forget that I have to have a reaction if I win, and that's not something I look for.
Why not? Is it just because you're there on business, or why aren't you looking for that after? Because you've earned it. You've earned the whole crowd cheering you on. You already defeated a man. A man's trying to kill you, and you destroyed him. How come you don't feel like you earned it, or how come you don't feel that craziness? Is it on to the next?
To be honest, I don't know why. I just feel like I'm not ready to celebrate. I feel like I got to keep going. I just want to get my hand raised. I want to collect my winning, and I want to get ready for the next one. Yeah. And when I'm ready to celebrate, I'll celebrate.
I know why. Because you need that championship belt around there. Yeah.
I need them belts, not just the belt. I need them belts, and I need to defend them, and I'm here for that. And like I said, man, I'm here. My story is different, man. I show up alone. I'm gonna win alone. So
when do you think you're gonna be fighting? Send a little shout out to Chris. Say, hey, Chris, Ryan, Buckner's the Buckner Gladiator father-son dynamic team. I want a title shot. 1 month you want a title shot. Let them know. Let them know right now. Hey, Mr. Family Chris, Buckners.
Let me keep proving myself and give me a title shot. I'm not in no rush, but something tells me it's gonna happen quick.
How soon? When do you think? In a perfect world. Come on, let them know you're ready for a fight. When do you want your title shot?
Before the year's up, I have a feeling y'all gonna call me.
December.
And I'll be December.
There you go. Ryan. Chris.
I got the other promotion already. I proved myself to the other promotion out there in Epic, man. Shouts out to those guys. They're looking. I have no doubt I'm up for a title shot in December for them too, or whenever. Whenever. It don't matter. It don't matter. And the static's not going to change. At the end of the day, it's a guy. It's a guy. He's not better than me.
Yeah. Well, let them know. You want a title shot December, November, January. Call your shot right now. Let them know. Really tell them. Sell yourself. Why should Chris and Ryan, the Buckner family, let you fight for a title shot?
They're gonna give me a title shot because it don't matter who they put in front of me. It never mattered. They give me these list of guys, or not just them, other people. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'll fucking click one. Fight me. I'm gonna hurt you. You're gonna feel this, and it at the end of the day, you're gonna run out of people. You're gonna have no choice but to give me a shot.
He said he's gonna run out of people.
Yeah, he's like, oh, he'll be blindfolded just picking random names.
How are you winning? How are you winning this Thursday? How are you gonna win this Thursday?
Speed. I'm winning by speed. I'm winning by mind, strength. I'm winning by power.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bringing to the table. I've never been so comfortable in one of these MMA fights.
Okay.
You know, the year I feel 135, man. I feel great. I look good all around.
Give me the final combination sequence in your mind. How do you think this is gonna end on Thursday night? We're gonna be there, so I'm gonna hold you to your word. What's the combination sequence that's gonna end this man?
Don't divulge secrets.
No. Fuck that. Give me the fuck. Don't let this man give you a bad influence. Tell the world how you're gonna finish this man. Call your shot. Connor did. Connor called his shots. Call it, son.
It's gonna be by stoppage.
By stoppage. There you go, my man.
That's all I can say.
Well, we appreciate you, man. Shout out your Instagram again. We're gonna see you Thursday morning.
More than that, I'm expecting a mouthpiece to be flying out.
Hey, I think we all are, man.
Hey, there we go.
Shout out your Instagram so we can get all kinds of flowers. We're gonna followers because we need you to shine, brother. Men like you, the examples of California. We need to turn California back into a man state. Shout out your Instagram, my man.
Hey, for everybody, man, follow your dreams, man. Holy Hands Holtom. That's my Instagram, and I hope you guys see a good fight on Thursday. I'm ready to fight, and he's ready to fight. So somebody gonna get hurt.
Awesome, man. We appreciate you. Great job on the mic, man. See you Thursday.
See y'all Thursday.
Well done.